Okay, so if we look at the trajectory that obviously we know, so come the 1st of July, we get into a new year. This budget kicks in. There's debates in Parliament that's still taking place, still an opportunity for people to, send in their views. But is there any convincing that needs to be done to say, okay, really, if this is the way you want things to go, this is what you must do? Or are we just looking at now, surface level conversations?
For me, okay, based on the proposals that we submit, we don't look at the surface level conversation. We look at data.
Yeah.
And in this data, we look at the previous year's proposal, what impact has it had in the sector? And then we say, based on this, why don't you review? For example, there were taxes that were introduced on craft paper, one of the packaging material, and the proposal was there is already an investor that is doing those packaging material, needs to be protected, which we support. And then a verification exercise was done previously, and it was found out that the investor is still not ready or is not producing the said packaging material. Then in that case, we need not to impose duty or import, because this packaging material is crucial for our flowers, it's crucial for our avocados, it's crucial generally for our export. And based on that data, then we make a decision.
Okay.
So it's not about feelings. It is not about I want, you don't want. It's about the data and the research. So as a country, we need to be making decisions based on data and research, not based on personal interests of particular people or particular grouping.
Tobias, as you say that, there was a national economic survey.
Yes.
There is a national economic survey that is done. The same Treasury, these folks that we talk about, are the ones that commission this survey.
Yes.
The indicators, the data that you talk about is put together in a report. This report is released to the public. So even before the budget comes into play, they know what the forecast is. They know what the indicators for a forward-facing economy are. They know what the pain points are. They put it in a report. One would imagine that that data and information that you speak of, Tobias, is available to them. It should be the building blocks of the budget.
Correct.
So how can you have, they have the data.
Yes.
How can you then have the data and it's telling you one thing that should be the menu, but you decide to go left completely? Why would you do that? I really am stumped to understand. You have the information, you have the data, you have the indicators, you have the forecast, you have it all. Take it together, form a budget that makes sense with all of those things taken into consideration. But we don't. Why?
That's very unfortunate, and I'm not holding brief for the National Treasury.
Okay.
I'm just saying from the policy space what we feel should be done. If we are going to make decisions based on data, then the country will move in the right direction.
Okay.
But if we make decisions based on what certain sectors feel, but even us as the Kenya Association of Manufacturers, it's not about our feeling, it's about the data. So we present it, and it can be questioned and it can be verified. I would love the National Treasury and the government generally to say, we are objecting this because we've ran through this data and it doesn't make sense.
Yes.
Yeah.
But don't reject our proposal just based on interests or feelings.